Okay, now let us talk about these African face masks, right? And I'm about to talk to you about an experience that I had a few months ago. I don't remember if I told you guys, but a few months ago, I had a visitor, I had an entity. No, I felt this entity, but I could not see him. But because I don't sleep in a dark room, I looked in my mirror, and lo and behold, I saw what this entity looked like, right? And his facial features reminds me of the Dogon people of Mali, right? They have a face mask with the exact resemblance of this entity. Now, the middle one, the middle face mask that you're looking at is the exact resemblance of this entity. The only thing that is different is the color. Now, the entity that I saw had a terracotta coloring, quite a pale terracotta coloring. No, this entity did not stop by for tea and coffee. This entity did not stop by because it wanted to be my friend, right? It wanted to snatch my soul, take it to another dimension, but it did not happen, right? And what I'm trying to tell you is that these ancient tribes, they are not uneducated, they are not stupid, right? No, the Dogon people, they know a whole lot about astronomy, and it now that I see the entity, I understand why. I understand what was going on and why why black people, not African people, fall out of favor with the Most High. That was my proof there, right? Because these people, they were worshiping and taking instructions from the fallen angels and their offsprings. That was what was going on. And until today, they are still sending worship to these entities, right? You can go and look up the Dogon people tribe, and you see the various face masks and the dances that they do, right? And they talk about spirits and communicating with them. Do not take them for granted. Do not think they are uncivilized, they are uneducated. They know exactly what they are doing, right? And these entities, they come and they talk to them. Do not underestimate them. Do not take these masks as just pure decoration. They are not innocent. They are depicting the facial features of these entities. That is what is going on. These African face masks, they are not innocent. They are showing you the facial features of these entities. Right? Understand, if it was possible, even the elect would be deceived. We wrestle not with flesh and blood. Right? Be very careful of the artwork coming out of Africa or from tribal peoples across the world. It's not innocent, right? These people, they hand down their various traditions, right? And quite naturally, not everyone will follow the tradition, right? People will break off, and there will only be left with a small group of people. Don't think you've got to preserve it, you've got to hold on to it, because a lot of it have connection to demonic entities. And I was so blessed that I was able to see this entity quite clearly, so I can identify the face mask in today's time. Do not take these African dances, these African face masks as innocent, right? There was a reason why black people fall out of favor with the Most High. And it was because of what they were doing. And they are still doing it. Because we don't learn. So you need to be careful when people say to you, this is how the ancestors worship. This is what the ancestors were doing. Understand, the ancestors were up to no good. A large majority of them were up to no good. People connect the dots, do the research, and understand that earth was corrupted before the days of Noah, during the days of Noah, and after the days of Noah. And unfortunately, many of us still have not learned from our past. Right? You need to seek the face of the Most High while you can, because things are about to go downhill really fast. I am feeling very blessed to have seen this entity and to make a positive identification with the Dogon people and to understand how clever these people are, especially when it comes down to astronomy. Now I understand where they get their knowledge from, because these entities, they do give good information as well. They are very good at mixing the good with the bad. Understand what is about to happen. Understand our past. Right? These African dances, the face mask, jewelry, artwork, they are not innocent. They are depicting these ancient gods. Right? And it is my personal experience. I don't sleep in the dark. So when these entities come around, I can get a good look on them. Right? So we need to pray. We need to seek the face of the Most High while we can. As I say, glory be to the Most High.